Joined now by the president of the PGA of America, John Lindert, joining us here on CBS. John, thank you so much for being with us, for having us this week. And it is a busy week for you, as we were talking about here a little bit off camera. How vital is this week in your ultimate mission and what you're trying to accomplish throughout the entire year?
Well, it's tremendously vital. It's the fabric of our entire industry. We have, over 800 exhibitors here this week, which is great. It's the connection between the golf professional and the industry. It's also a wonderful opportunity to network. We have, golf professionals getting to bump into other golf professionals from across the country. We also utilize it from an education standpoint. We started off the week with our teaching and coaching summit on Sunday and Monday, and we have education programs throughout the week. So top to bottom, whether you're a buyer, whether you're a teacher, whether you just want some general knowledge, or if you want to bump into an old friend, this is the place to be.
We were just talking about how you have a day job.
I do.
And you are at a club, and you're trying to balance that with one of the most important positions in the golf industry. How do you balance those two things as you go throughout the year?
I don't sleep very much. I have a great staff.
Yeah.
And, in today's world, technology can allow you to be on the road a little bit, Zoom calls, but really having a great staff and a support team. And I have a great facility that I work for that allows me to do this. And it's just a matter of, kind of balancing out the travel, pick my spots, and try to get a lot of work done before other people get up or after other people go to bed.
One of the big topics, I think, here and anywhere around the game of golf is the distance debate, and we're really at the center of technology. You're sort of watching it unfold around us right now. How are the people in this room maybe setting that conversation forward for both the professional and the recreational side of the game?
Yeah, I think really our obligation and my obligation is to grow the game of golf. And that means getting as many people involved in the game to have as much fun as possible. Distance is not an issue for 99.999% of the golfers in the world. So I think we're on the right path. That 0.1%, that's a different conversation. And you know what? We talk about it all the time. Athletes are getting better, they're getting faster, they're getting stronger. It doesn't matter what sport you're in. Basketball guys are still jumping higher and running faster, and the rim's still 10 feet. I think the sport should be enjoyed. I think shooting low numbers is a positive. I think showing off the ability of Rory McIlroy to hit it a long way I think that's fantastic.
PGA Championship, Ryder Cup this year. Which one are you more excited about?
Boy, that's a tough one. I think because of the fact that the Ryder Cup is every other year, and because we have an opportunity to do something that hasn't been done in 30 years, and that's bring the Ryder Cup back from foreign soil, I'm really, really excited about that. I've gotten to work alongside Captain Johnson, and he's a tremendous individual, just a great individual, great guy. I think he'll have a great team. So I'm really excited about that. And you jump over to the PGA Championship, to go to Oak Hill, to go to one of the traditional golf courses in the country that has just been redesigned. That's going to be a tremendous experience. It's going to be my opportunity to hand out the Wanamaker Trophy. I get to do that twice. So that's pretty impactful as well.
Have I pitched you my Ryder Cup idea?
Shoot.
I think the Ryder Cup should be played every year, maybe twice a year.
Okay.
I love the Ryder Cup so much.
There might be a diminishing return there. That year off really makes us want it.
I think we should play it, but that's not true. Would you say the Masters or the U.S. Open should take a year off?
No.
It would make you want it more?
No, but there's a different air to it because of that break. I know you want to be at one every year. I think that's what we're getting to the root of here, Kyle.
It is,
we did
for
have
sure.
Vice Captain Davis Love III on set sitting in that chair yesterday, and he said that Captain Johnson had a chef scheduled 24 months out. He was making calls days after. That's his preparation. What are your preparations right now in preparing for both the PGA Championship and the Ryder Cup?
So with the PGA Championship, it's more kind of coordinating with Oak Hill and the host facility, and just making sure that I don't get in the way. Really, I mean, Kerry Haig is the best setup guy in the business. He's going to set up a great tournament setup, and it's going to be a great venue. Oak Hill has always been a great venue, so it's going to be a fantastic visit. With the Ryder Cup, and I've told Captain Johnson this, hey, if I can help in any way, I don't know what that means. I'm there, but if I am at all in the way, please tell me.
So I get to go to PGA Frisco in, I guess, October, check that facility out, and I think it's a facility and maybe a move for the PGA of America that the casual golf fan might not know about yet. They will learn about it as the senior PGA happens in May, as there's a PGA championship there. What is the purpose of building in Frisco, moving a lot of the headquarters there, building those courses there, the par 3, the putting green? It's a really amazing facility, and I'm wondering about what the PGA of America's vision is for that facility.
So I was on the board. That's a really good question. I was on the board when we made the decision, and it was a tough decision to move our headquarters from West Palm Beach, where we had been for years. And I had visited the West Palm Beach headquarters when it was first built in 1980, and it was an office space. And we talked about this opportunity to have a transformational building or office or headquarters in Frisco, Texas. And I had no idea that a building could be transformational until I saw what we were building. And the fact that we've got this 100,000 square foot building that when you walk into it, it tells you the history of the PGA of America. It tells you the history of a PGA professional. It separates us from the PGA Tour. It shows how we are a fabric of growing the game of golf. And we have an education center where we can train our PGA professionals to be the very, very best they can be, and whether it's instruction or just growing the game. And then you go to the facility itself, where you have the 36 holes and you have the dance floor, which is the putting green, and the swing, which is the par 3. So the dance floor is going to be a free opportunity to introduce people into the game. You can go ahead and use the dance floor whenever you want to. It's going to be a family entertainment center. I can see, that the swing is a 10-hole lit golf course with music. It's about growing the game. It's about introducing people into the game. North Texas section has their headquarters there as well, and they